This is A Course of Love, reading 66. And we will begin by reading the last paragraph of reading 65. And I do encourage you to listen to reading 65 often. Each of you will initially find it difficult to accept the innocence and sinlessness of others and yourself, for your memory will contain no hint of past misdeeds, errors, or mistakes. No one will have leveled any hurts on you or anyone else. No reason for guilt will exist within this memory. No shame or fear is here, and no grievance of any kind. For here forgiveness is already accomplished, and when memory of forgiveness returns to you, can memory of your father or yourself be far behind? Chapter 14, Special Relationships, Earthly and Human. The purpose of the life you share here with your brothers and your sisters has been to challenge God's creation. Now your unified purpose must change to that of remembering who you are within God's creation, rather than in the world that you have made. Think but a minute of this, and you will begin to see the enormity of the difference in these two purposes. Is it not true that you have made an enemy of creation? Do you feel part of it and at one with all within it? If not, you have made yourself creation's enemy. You seek to be different from all the rest, and in this seeking proclaim that one part of creation is better than another part. You thus seek to fragment creation as you have fragmented your own self, and from the vantage point you have established in which you view yourself as the epitome of God's creation. You see the rest of creation as being meant to serve your ends, and since your end or goal is that of separation and being different from all the rest, this is the goal you ask creation to bow down to, a goal that can never be achieved any more than you can separate from what you think is unlike you. You cannot have feelings of superiority and not an enemy make. The same occurs when you would make yourself inferior, and you are always making yourself a place at one of these extremes. And all this effort and conflict arises simply from your insistence upon being separate. He who is your enemy you cannot help but be at war with. Where there is war, there can be no peace. War is not simply the existence of external activity. External activity is but the effect of a cause that remains internal, and all war is but war upon yourself. Do you not see how your notion of heaven being an attainment you can reach only after death fits your goal of separation? If your belief in heaven were true, your challenge to creation would be real, and only your death would prove the victor. For if after death your Creator God provided you with a paradise not of this world, a separate place to honor your specialness and separation from all else that He created, then would you be vindicated and the purpose of your war made holy? You would be proven right and creation wrong. Would this make sense? What creator would create a world in which the highest achievement of the life upon it would be to leave it in order to gain life? What creator would create a world not meant to exist in harmony? Harmony is life. What creator would create a temporary life and hold external life as a reward for death? If you can see the senselessness of a creator in a creation such as this and still believe in it, then you must believe in a God who is insane. You, who pride yourself on reason and practicality, think if a creation such as this could contain any reason whatsoever, why then do you believe in it? You who have made a God of reason and of intellect, think carefully now of what your reason and your intellect have made for you. How terrible would it really be to realize that although you have tried mightily, a creation such as this cannot be made to make any sense at all. Those who have turned their backs on God and refused to believe in such nonsense have simply refused to make reason try to fit the unfittable without seeing that an alternative exists. You are not asked to believe the unbelievable or disregard all that reason would say to you. Only the opposite is true. You are asked rather to give up the laws of chaos for the laws of reason, the laws of illusion for the laws of truth. Think you not that reason opposes love? For love gives reason in foundation. The foundation of your insane world is fear. The foundation of heaven, your true home, is love. The same world, based upon these different foundations, could not help but look quite different. Your ideas of love, however, fit your goal of separation as neatly and conveniently as does your idea of heaven. For what you require of love is that it set you apart and make you special. Much more is demanded of those you love than of any of your brothers and sisters. The more that is required is all to feed your idea of your own specialness. You look for constant verification that this one you love loves you in return. And if this attention is not provided, you feel you have cause for claiming wounds that cannot be healed and reparations that cannot be paid. You thus hold the one you love the most in the greatest bondage and call that bondage a relationship. This was reading number 66. This middle book, Peace, Discovering Life's Harmony Through Relationships, is a workbook that may help you accompany the course of love in grasping and feeling the true meaning of love and relationships. Enjoy today with blessings.